name is Belle.
And my name is Grace, and we are here to talk.
So when you have an audition coming up, the first thing you need to keep in mind is what is the setting and who are you auditioning for. If you're going to an open call like at a ThesCon or GTC, then you want to do something very broad that just kind of shows off your talent. But if you're auditioning for a specific play, you need to keep in mind the themes of that play. Like if the play is a comedy, you might not want to do a dramatic piece and vice versa. So after you figure out the setting of where you're auditioning, it's important to play to your strengths. Obviously, don't set yourself up for failure. Pick a piece that you're comfortable doing and you think you can learn in the amount of time that you have to prep.
So at some auditions, they're going to ask you to pick two contrasting pieces. So what does contrasting mean? You could do a dramatic piece and then do a comedic piece to contrast those together. Make sure that you play your range from A to Z. So a lot of people ask what order they should put their pieces in. So you should always start with the piece that has the biggest beginning to really draw in whoever you are auditioning for, and then your second piece should be with the biggest ending to kind of leave the panel guessing.
Now that you are prepping for your audition, you've got your pieces ready, what are you going to wear? Are you going to wear pants? Are you going to wear a dress? You want to be comfortable, but you also want to look professional. You don't want to wear jeans or sweatpants. You want to wear either a nice dress or a nice shirt and blouse or pants. And now that you know what you're gonna wear, it's important to know what shoes you're gonna pair it with. Again, you want to wear professional looking shoes. You're not gonna wear sneakers or flip-flops. You wanna make sure your shoes are closed-toed, because no one wants to see your toes. No offense, I'm sure they're beautiful, but we just wanna keep those tucked in. Now, a character shoe, Exhibit A, is a great option for females, and if you are a male, dress shoes are a great option. When it comes to shoes, ladies, you might be thinking, should I wear a heel or should I wear flats? It actually depends on your height. So like Grace and I, we're pretty tall girls, so we should wear heels. I know that sounds weird to make us even taller than we already are, but our height sets us apart. So like if you're shorter, you should wear flats because then the directors will say, oh, she's kind of short, she could play a child or something along those lines.
Now you might ask yourself, what color should I wear? One color that you should probably stay away from is black, because in most theaters the background is black and you don't want to blend in and look like you're just ahead. Another thing to stay away from is really crazy loud patterns, because you don't want to distract the people you are auditioning for. Okay, now if you're wearing a pant and shirt combo, you want to dress from dark to light so that you can attract their eyes towards your face. Now, when you're doing your hair, you want to make sure you leave it down so that the people you are auditioning for can see the length of your hair, but you want to make sure that you pull it away from your eyes so it's not distracting you during your audition. Okay, so now that you're at the audition, you might get a little nervous. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how to kind of get over those nerves a little bit. So first tip, make sure you breathe. Just really try to calm yourself down. Another one is just trust yourself, because you have probably gone over this piece a million times. You know it in your heart, in your mind, all of the above. So just trust yourself and go on autopilot and just go. Now, the hardest part of an audition, the reason you have all these nerves, is the start of the audition. So as soon as you start, all of those things are going to go away. You're just going to go on autopilot and you're going to kill the audition. So you just have to start.
Now, if you study theater in a high school or college setting, your teacher or professor might teach you what slating is. But if you don't know what that is, we're going to show you now. So a slate is basically how you introduce yourself and your pieces once you get to your audition. And here's an example. Hello, my name is Belle Hudson, and today I will be performing Babe from Crimes of the Heart, and If My Friends Could See Me Now from Sweet Charity. So that is how you slate. You begin by saying hello with a bright and happy smile, because when you introduce yourself, that's really the only time that the directors get to see the real you. Because when you're doing your pieces, you're not yourself anymore, you're playing a character. So you want to really show yourself off and give a nice big smile, and you don't want to dwip. And that's when you go, hello. You want to go hello, so they are wide awake and they know you are excited to do your pieces. So first you introduce yourself and then you introduce your pieces. So you're gonna say, I will be performing character name from play or musical, and I will be performing character name from play or musical. So you really just say the character and the play for both pieces that you're doing. And before you even say any of this, they're gonna say next, and you're gonna have to walk on, and you're gonna be nervous, but the big thing to keep in mind is you're just gonna walk and smile, and then you're gonna plant your feet firm on the ground, and you don't even speak until your feet are firmly planted, and then you look up and smile, and you're ready to begin. So now that you are fully prepared for the auditioning process, get out there and crush your auditions.
Yes, and make sure you like and subscribe down below so you can see some more of our videos.
And most importantly, break a leg!